When someone asks you, what do you want to be when you grow up? You can get lots of answers, fireman, lawyer, whatever. Mine was always, I want to be a priest. I just wanted to do what my local parish priest did from a very young age, before kindergarten. So, then I go to kindergarten and says, what do you want to be? Draw a picture of what you want to be when you grow up. I drew a picture of me being a priest. And every year they ask you that probably. So first grade they asked again. I remember distinctly in first grade, I said, well, this is a public school or whatever, this is a secular education, so I can't say I want to be a priest because you're not supposed to do church things here. And so I said I want to be a rancher or a farmer or something like that, the classic. Everybody else wanted to be that too. But then a Catholic school started up. A bunch of moms said they want to have a Catholic education for their children. They want to have a good, protective, and beautiful environment for them to grow and be educated. And so I went as well in second grade. And ever since that moment, every year, I always want to be a priest. And I think what your environment can affect your life choices, right? Because if I would have stayed maybe away from that Catholic school and that sense of, well, yeah, maybe I don't want to be a priest. Maybe I want to be have a normal life, a normal job, a normal family situation. But since I was in that seed bed where you plant seeds that are bound to the faith, and this is where you grow and everybody else is with you in that, to say that you want to be a priest or to say that you want to serve the church or live your faith to the fullness of your ability, that is available that you can nurture that kind of growth. I think, because if your field's swampy and you're trying to grow the seeds of faith, well, it's not going to grow. But in a Catholic school environment, in a Catholic school community, in a Catholic community, those seeds can grow because there's enough good soil there for them to give fruit. You got to keep your vision in place, right? We have this vision for educating children and educating them in the faith and educating them as complete human persons. And one thing we're doing in St. Edward's School during this last year is work on what we call our school learning expectations. They're basically the pillars of formation. Like, when I send a child to this school, what do I want them to learn? The diocese and through the superintendent of the school system, they really helped say, well, we got to get this pillar needs to be in there, and maybe say it this way and do it this way, so that we have more of a clear vision. What we've now put in place tends to meld with the rest, and it's through the superintendent of the schools that's able to happen. So we're not just our own community, but we're part of the wider Catholic education system here in the state.